Also, we turned on the network thing.
Yes, and I think I discovered what it's for. Because the menu kind of revealed that to me.
Well,
I mean, it's not like a spoiler. It's
It's not.
It's
But
not a secret. Also, you knew that, but you just turned it off so long ago.
I think it defaults to off, and I never looked at that menu.
Oh.
Anyway, hey friend.
I want to see if it is as it was.
Again, why
I
you
not have to
fighting
fight this
these
guy.
I know, but...
You go to the right, you can just dodge him.
Oh, I know.
Practice.
Stop breakdancing.
Yeah. The main problem here is that I don't know. It's not
About
up,
face.
it's going down. Yeah. All right. Goodbye, helicopter friend. It's this way. All right. Here we go. I should kill these ones. Oh, never mind. They didn't make it through the door.
Also, what are they gonna do? Annoy you just a little? If they enter
Honestly,
the fight?
them being in the fight would be a good thing, because I could trigger my iframes off of them.
It's true. The box.
Tank the hit.
So you were the bandit all along?
Hi!
You may be a cherished companion of mine, but you still must be punished.
Now die for your insolence. Wow,
Okay.
look, your bullets actually did
This should be good. There's so many Emil
Oh my
skills, though.
god!
Oh, I'm gonna be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just looking at the bullets.
They're still gonna hurt because it's just equal level now.
Well, he still have auto.
Yeah, but it doesn't do as much as I want. So...
Auto heal only triggers once you go into danger zone, and if you get killed straight through it, it doesn't activate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
He has a bell mixed up his song. Isn't it great?
I guess power's the only thing that counts in this world anymore, huh?
That's
well,
correct.
Go ahead and use this room for whatever you like. I don't mind.
Damn. Now,
Can't believe you evicted him.
now I feel bad. Yoink.
Emil heads.
Yay.
I'm gonna talk to you and buy stuff now.
No,
Oh.
fuck you. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
I have tragic news.
Yeah?
Server issue just pulled me out of 14.
Oh.
I'm now 5,000th in queue.
Oh, no!
Tragic news, true.
Oh, look, that's the worst.
Look, I got a new
I'm
house.
sorry for your loss.
It made Emil sad.
Did make him feel sad. How... Get the fuck out of your house.
But I can just reset time to make it so it never happened.
I mean, I don't know if you keep your weapon if you do that.
Yeah.
Okay then.
You don't get rid of anything when you chapter select.
Oh, it's saved to your soul. I
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Man, soul saves sure are useful.
It really is. Where's the elevator? Is it right here? Did I go too far?
You missed it again.
I did go way too far. I even ran along the right wall.
Yeah.
I just wish to upgrade. Yep, there it is. It's super early.
I guess Sunday at 2:47 p.m. is a bad time for ferry.
Isn't it like, what time is it on the server at that point?
2:37.
Oh, okay.
247.
Crystal's the West Coast server.
Oh,
Or the
okay.
West Coast data center.
What time are you? Oh.
Hey, look!
Yep. So the thing that used to be there in the past, you fucking open the door
It's,
coming out of Emil's room,
And it would be just
and it's just
littered.
flooded with
Uh-huh.
bodies.
I'm gonna give you your stuff back, random person. Or did I just make a friend?
you made a
You
friend.
just made a friend.
Oh, hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Oh
Anyway. Oh
That
no,
was
anyway.
interesting.
no! I've never seen that happen before.
I've never seen that happen before.
They,
Crazy.
they ran down here with a virus, I guess. And then died. Because they weren't buff.
This is what I get for helping people.
So, now that we have the weapon, should we
Upgrade
do... Okay, we're gonna do that one first.
Yeah.
I mean, that.
I was gonna say,
that's
can we at
the
least
most
do
important
C so that I can buy gold if we need it?
one. We might as well go see what we need first. How about that?
yeah.
Let's see what kind of pain we need before we just go. I don't know.
You just drop down to the bottom. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, that's the
Click,
thing
you're
down
right.
there.
Yeah. And then just fast travel.
You at least have to see the amount of pain you're gonna be in. You can't just ignore it until the
I
end.
really hope we can just upgrade it now. Because in answer to your question, no, we can't do that.
Oh. Wait, why not?
Don't worry about it. E rolls right after C. Or
Okay.
right after you clear C and D.
Okay.
Kind of like how once you beat A and B, just roll straight into C.
Oh, okay. It places you on that route. Okay, but I have chapter select. I can back out of it.
That's true, but still, like, the experience, I think, is better if you just roll
Okay.
right into it.
This is fair. This is fair. But you are denying me gold, and it could take an hour of us running through the forest.
It could take an hour. That's right. First.
Maybe not an hour, but like 15 minutes.
Still have to just see it.
Because I have 2 gold, but we might need 4. So this could be awful. We'll see. We'll see how awful it is.
I do anticipate it being awful.
Okay.
I
Easy.
don't. It's free.
Easy.
Yeah.
And
There you go,
done.
free.
See?
No.
Insanity.
Check out the weapon story for Emil's heads.
Well, we're gonna check out all of them now.
All right.
Oh, that's a good point. We could check out all of them.
So we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Let's see that 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bare fists. Start.
No story.
Done. Story.
Okay. In the capital of a distant eastern land, there lived a poet who was devoted to his art, but his words failed to touch the hearts of the people, and he could make no profit from them. Soon, his life became unbearably hard. That's correct.
And then he was spotted.
Seeing the limits of his talent, the poet chose to abandon the pen and work the land instead. Soon, his lily-white skin began to grow dark, and his once frail body became sinewy and tough. He eventually married a kind woman, and several years later, they had a child. As the peaceful, uneventful days went on, the man began to feel that there could be no greater happiness in life. Or so the poet wrote before he put down his pen, swallowed the paper whole, and prayed that the next life might turn out so well. He then took faith, already stained with the blood of another, and plunged it deep into his chest. Because
this is the kind of turn that is required
for Yoko Taro.
in general.
Well, for weapon stories particularly.
Yeah.
This isn't even that far off of just the game.
Yeah. So why I said was correct.
Yes. All right. Picture.
Misery. Got it.
Just for reasons.
Fuck you. Dad, if you hold.
Iron Peepee.
Yeah, Dad, if you hold, I can give you my hat. You're the best father in the world, after all. Dad, if you're hungry, you can have my cookie. You're my favorite person in the world, after all. Dad, if you're scared, I can sleep by your side. You're my closest friend in the world, after all. So please don't go anywhere. Go anywhere. Alright, Dad? Don't leave your Yona all alone. Okay?
Sorry, what was that? Gonna leave you all alone for
Leave
several
you,
years.
Abandon you forever? For how...
Not no. No.
Okay, you know what? You're right.
For like 5 years.
5 years. That was a long time skip, man.
And then we're gonna come back and kill everyone.
We're gonna murder so many. We have to come back, and the plot has to get real dark real fast. It was only a kind of dark before that, but then it was like, hey kid, who's never played Yoko Taro game before, and you thought the half of the game was just pretty alright.
Well, I've already buckled you up.
You ready? You ready to experience true misery?
You hear that? You hear that click? That's your seatbelt. It's already done.
Oh,
So there's a child lock on it. You're in there.
You're going in, and young Richard go like, what's happening? and then hours later, I'm just devastated, going like, what was the point? You know, like.
Once upon a time, there were 3 princesses. The middle princess wasn't very bright, but was renowned by all as a great beauty. Once she came of age, she was married off to the king of a neighboring nation. The neighboring king adored his new wife and treasured her looks above all else. He gave the middle princess 6 new dresses and 8 fresh flowers every day, and his love caused her beauty to shine all the more. Did she have to wear all 6 every day? Because that's a level of growth that is not sustainable. The middle princess did all she could to remain beautiful for her king, but she knew time would eventually catch up with her, as it did for all. So after much hard thought, she developed a cunning plan. The middle princess had herself stuffed and mounted so she could remain beautiful for all time. The king wept joyful tears at the sight, but alas, 2 years later, war broke out, and her body was crushed under the rubble of the castle. Because that's the normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds more like an actual fairy tale that might have existed in the real world.
True.
So...
That one.
Those
That one's
Grimm
fucked up
shit.
enough to be real.
I was gonna say that one would fit right in with the rest of those
Those
Grimm
brothers
books.
Grimm shit was rough, man.
The girl lay there on the day of her wedding. Her parents and beloved were dead, and she herself had been violated in front of their corpses.
Fuck.
As she swore to kill those who had done this terrible deed, a shining songbird appeared.
I won't stop there. I like how that was the first. Like, where are we going from here?
There's only down, Richard. Allow me to grant your wish, said the bird. Wish upon this dagger, and never forget this hatred that you feel. The girl grasped the weapon and spat out a tearful curse. I vow not to forget. Please, give them a painful death. Time passed, and eventually she got her revenge. Years later, when she was an old woman, the songbird appeared anew. What of your vow? It asked, but she did not understand. And come to think of it, what became of her beloved dagger? That night, bandits broke into her house, assaulted her daughter, and murdered her grandchild. The songbird then reappeared with a single question. How long will your hatred burn this time?
Also feels like it could just be in the fucking Bible or something. Not the Bible. The fucking... It feels like it could be, like, some old religious fable about hate and revenge.
What's the moral of this one? Because it seems to me like no, you should have never left it aside. Always keep it.
The moral of the story is
Uh-huh.
birds aren't real.
It did talk.
The moral of the story is maybe Quest for Revenge are bad, and what's whole Ninus' whole plan?
The real moral of the story is don't trust songbirds.
True.
One day, a young girl's village was sacked by bandits. That seems to be a running trend.
This is literally the same story.
To protect her family, she took upon a dagger her father had found in the mountains and killed one of them, an act that shocked her family. But the bandits fled, never to return. Like, just from one? To be fair, the sword does say it has an uncomfortable aura, so we'll see where this goes. 5 years passed. Then 10. Then 20. Though the family she protected began to grow old, the girl never aged. Oh, eventually, the other villagers began to shun her. With no one to turn to, she finally left the village and began to wander the earth, visiting many strange lands in the process. As the years passed, her skill and fame as a master sword fighter grew to legend. Eternal life, a powerful weapon, and boundless experience. She used these talents to become queen of a nation, and yet there was emptiness in her life, for she still desired the kindness her family denied her after that fateful day. Alright, that was yeah, okay.
What is this shit? Get it out of here.
Oh, it's not. Oh, sorry, it's not fucked up enough. You're right. Let's move on. That was just that's normal shit. All right, my bad. Yorha R&D Team Journal, August 29th, held a progress report meeting for the new weapon. Considering how many observers we have from the other orbiting satellites, I can tell that they expect a lot from us. Yorha R&D Team Journal, December 10th. We had our first core installation experiment today. Saw some troubling signs, including issues with unexpected irregular output and core perimeter defense. Your Journal, January 8th. The circuits of 3 consecutive staffers burned out after attempting to remove the core's protection. I've requested replacement personnel. January 15th. Command pulled the plug on our project. The weapon will go into official operation with the core still sealed.
And that was the end of that.
Yeah. Alright, okay.
Nothing happened.
But 3 people did die.
The craftsman's weapons were neither flashy nor attractive, but they never once failed in battle. This reliability afforded them a never-ending stream of loyal clients. Yet something nagged at the craftsman. Though he'd forged many a weapon, he'd only tested them on pigs and cows. He wondered what it might feel like to use them on another human being. Again, yeah, totally normal thing to happen. The craftsman took a sword to the battlefield and slashed at corpses, disappointed at how easily the sword slid through them. It wasn't satisfying at all. He wanted to really feel like he was ripping through flesh. The craftsman modified a sword in search of that feeling, not thinking at all of the pain it would cause. Until one night, a bandit broke into his home, snatched the weapon up, and showed him exactly how effective it was.
A lot of bandits.
A lot of bandits.
In these stories.
Many. God, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
How long can I fight again amidst this bloody vortex of a battlefield? How long, I wonder? How long can I continue to protect what I love amidst this endless war? How long, I wonder? How long can I continue to believe in a world laden with deceit and folly? How long, I wonder? How long can I lie to myself as I despair at the dark future of this world? How long, I wonder?
You gotta stop. I told you to stop getting real up in here. What the fuck you talking about? What you doing? Don't ignore that. Ignore the outside world right now. Don't bring it into here.
What are you talking about, Richard?
Once, long ago, there was a group of 7 boys who were born in the same village. Though they were not brothers by blood, they treated each other as family. One cold night, that joke is just as the longer that goes on, that joke just continues to alienate more people. Cause who the fuck played that fucking Punisher game? Who? Right?
The answer is nobody, Richard.
It was alright. Okay, anyway. It was alright. I don't even know the fucking full title of that game, but that's fine. It's okay.
That Punisher game.
That Punisher game. You know what? You know what? There's not that many Punisher games to begin with, so I guess that's fine. One night, a fortune teller appeared and warned of a traitor amongst them. The boys laughed it off and went about their business, but the next morning, one of them lay dead. What do you mean a traitor? A traitor what? They were just living the life. That's like some guy coming into here and be like, one of you in this household is a traitor. Like, we're just living. Traitor what?
The remaining 6 asked the others to spell innocent backwards.
With each passing night, another boy died. The survivors grew more and more suspicious of each other, each harboring terrible doubts about what happened to their brothers. On the morning of the 7th day, a single survivor stood tall. Cleaning the blood from his hands, he chuckled to himself. Better go find that traitor! Yeah! Woo! Okay. Sure. I don't know about that one.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This one.
I'll go.
Wait.
What's up?
We've been switching off 2-2.
Yeah.
Is this the you? Oh, I've done it now.
I remember where it was.
We're here. We're here. No, we're here.
Yeah. that
But did you read this one or did I read that one.
Yeah.
So you're here. Okay.
Morning, listeners! It's time to kick off another installment of the Listener Letters with your favorite radio idol, DJ24D. Now let's get this day started right, shall we?
Have we seen a D model?
Yeah, they're just in the background.
Okay.
They're not actually like a person to talk to, not really.
Okay.
How's it going, listeners? Yeah, I know, we're all still thinking about the cleanup operation yesterday, right? We may have lost a lot of good people, but it's still our job to get up and at 'em, right? Howdy, listeners! Your favorite radio idol, DJ24D, hasn't been receiving many letters lately. But you like me anymore? Don't you like me anymore? Haha! Or maybe no one's even listening. Woo! Yeah, anyway, who's ready to kick things off? Hello? Is anyone there? Is this thing even on? It's me! Radio listeners? 24D? I'm an idol, remember? An idol! An idol! The idol. Times 24. What's up? What's up?
Yeah, that's another one that's just like, okay. The more old records I read, the more fascinated I become by the species known as humans. We machines must do all we can to preserve these precious artifacts and continue to record their contents. I see from these records how important predation and reproduction were to human survival, and yet they view such acts as sinful. I wonder why. I found a famous human book today, but after reading it 10 times, it still makes no sense to me. What possible attraction could there be to such a thing? Eureka! It seems the answer was in front of me all along. I am simply incapable of comprehending anything about humanity or the world in general. Ah, how wonderful it is to live in a world swaddled in mystery.
I like that one.
Again, what is this shit? Get out of here.
Wait, what? Oh, come on.
That's it. Richard,
What?
that one didn't make me question what's going on in Yokotaro's head.
I don't know. I think at a certain point it does. Like, it doesn't always have to be like, oh my god, why? Sometimes it just be the logical traps of like, wait, then why?
Richard, what are you talking about?
What?
They all have to be.
No, they don't. There's more to him than just. It's other. He
Not
has
for
other weird.
not for weapon stories,
He
Richard.
has other weird shit with him. It's
not
fine.
not for weapon stories, Richard.
It can be a variety of stuff in his weapon stories as well. It's okay.
Can it?
Yes.
How many have we gone through?
I don't know. We can count. When we just got the big swords. How about that?
Okay, yeah, maybe this time. Yeah. All right. The sword's blade, dulled by years of idleness, was, as its name implied, a mere iron hunk. Its blood-drenched youth was little more than a series of rusted memories, which grated against its pockmarked steel. Who could wield this hunk of iron now that its edge was gone? Who might love it when all it could do was bash dully against a foe instead of cutting through flesh and bone? What is sharpening? Who would devote themselves to such insanity? The sword sighed softly, pleased to finally be at rest. Before it could peacefully crumble into dust, a group of power-hungry fools took it up and denied its reverie anew. Red rust was the weapon's tears. The blood, fat, and muscle it tore through was proof of its curse. Now let it hew bone once more. Let it ravage flesh. Let it do all this and more as atonement for its sins. Anyway, as I was saying.
I think the non-fucking flesh murdering ones are just a respite. It's fine.
No, those are the weird ones, Richard.
Those are the weird ones, just by contrast.
Just by volume.
All right, fine. twin souls were sacrificed to twin gods and bound to an unbreakable dual-bladed axe. Whenever nicked or damaged, it would instantly repair itself. The two blades would never part. They would be together for the rest of time. The souls and the blade yearn to be as one, to grow old as one, fall in love as one. It is why we both love the same person. I am myself. I am myself. Look at me. Look at me. Give me love. Give me love. Stop copying me. I'm not. We are together. We are one. Life or death. Even if we kill our foes, even if we kill each other, our two bodies will be as one for all time. Someone separate us. Oh God, please, someone help. I like that picture. Hide the text. Is this what you wanted? Like that?
Richard, I didn't say anything about wanting it.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me rephrase it. I'm putting words in your mouth. Yeah! This is what I wanted. This is great.
It is what I expect.
Oh.
It's not what I want.
What do you want then? Do you even want anything in this situation?
More like this one? Yeah.
The techie one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Give me more of that.
Okay. Once upon a time, there were 3 princesses. The eldest princess was thought to be the most brilliant woman in the kingdom, and she soon sat upon the throne of her homeland as their queen. The new queen raised a mighty army. To afford the endeavor, she taxed her people, and in turn, they were given jobs in the new factories created to support the war effort. It's interesting how their factories exist at the same time as monarchy. That's fine. People worked, money flowed. As the army grew strong, the demand for factories grew with it, and then the cycle repeated. More work, more money, more work, more money. The queen's plan proceeded just as she had envisioned it. To further strengthen the kingdom, we were converted to machines to enhance our output in factories and the military. Our queen, in turn, became the control system that rules us to this day.
The problem with a lot of these stories
What's up?
is that they go along a line and then invent a new axis to travel along.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, that's kind of like why I like them, because I'm like, alright, what fucking weird thing are we're gonna split up to now in this fucking 3-sentence things. Let's go.
It's like there's a left turn for the sake of being a left turn. Anyway. One day, a hawk lost its way in the woods. Its proud wings soon grew weak as it tried in vain to find its way home. As death approached, a songbird took pity on the hawk and did its best to offer aid. The songbird slowly nursed the hawk back to health. The beautiful sight of the small white bird nestled in the elegant wings of the hawk soon made it the envy of all the creatures in the forest. When the hawk was fully healed, it knew it was time to leave the forest, but before flying away, it promised the songbird it would one day return. In turn, the songbird gave the hawk one of its shining feathers as a token of friendship. As promised, the hawk eventually returned, but with a human in tow. "Well done," said the human. "These feathers will sell for a great price at the market." And he slew the songbird in one blow and plucked its carcass clean.
That one made sense. That one went along the line. It was just a dark line, but it was along the same axis point. It's just went. No.
Nope.
Still?
Nope. It turned left at the dash.
Ah. Well, yeah. I think that's the point of the dash, right?
It's a pause. That's a pause. But it's also a left turn here.
Yeah. No,
I don't think...
I mean, it didn't turn into like, oh yeah, Queen Factory, sure. I assumed direct control of the mind slaves that I converted into robots. You're like, okay, wait a minute.
It's the same.
I don't know about that. Like, there's a difference between like we're changing genres and like, oh yeah, this is still the same world. The expectation of what you could be viewed in the story world but it's just more down a darker path than you probably thought it would be, rather than just going off into fucking space for no reason.
This one isn't as sharp of a left turn, but it is still a left turn.
Oh, it's still a left turn, yeah. It's just like, oh, okay, I thought we were gonna... Friendship? No? Oh, okay, cool.